Hey guys, what's going on? So this is my desk setup, and standing back here and looking at it, it honestly came together so awesome. I love it, and it may not be perfect for everybody, but it's perfect for me. So starting things off in no particular order, we are going to start with the actual desk, and that is consists of three things. We have two Alex drawers and a tabletop. Now, everybody or anybody that's into desk setups or into tech knows Alex drawers, and I really love Alex drawers because they have a very simple and clean style, and they also provide tons of storage. These are the 5 unit ones, one on the left, one on the right, and also right inside, I actually have this little organizer right here, and this it helps me keep things organized, and it can also be moved around and rearranged so that you can keep things more organized. And I do have another one on this side right here, and I keep one on each of the two top drawers just so that it's easy for me to keep everything organized and reach things as I am working on my computer and editing videos. And then in all the other drawers, I got a bunch of other stuff. For instance, this one, it's a bunch of old cell phones, things that I used before, and then things to use with when I shoot my videos and all that stuff. And then the actual tabletop is a Linman tabletop from IKEA. This one is about 59 inches from side to side, and it's about 29 and a half, I think 29 and a half or 30 inches deep. And that's just the right size that I need to fit all my stuff in. And it still gives me enough space right here for my chair and myself. And speaking of that chair is also from IKEA. It's called Skalberg. I think it's called Skalberg. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the name right. I like the chair because it's very simple. It's not big. It's not leather. It's got pockets in it so that when you sit in it, you don't get hot and it breathes. And also it's white, so it goes with my desk. So I really do like that chair. Plus, I don't sit on it for like 6, 7, 8 hours at a time. I do this YouTube thing on the side, so I'm only sitting in it for like 1 to 2 hours a day, and that's enough. And then moving on to the star of the show, that monitor right there. So that's a LG ultra wide monitor, and the model number is the 29UM68. And I was contemplating whether to go with ultra wide or whether to go with 4K, and ultimately I went with ultra wide because I think that is the perfect way to go when you are editing video. All that real estate you get on the screen when you are able to edit your videos, it's unmatched. So I did go with this one, and that is all running off from my MacBook 15-inch MacBook Pro with touch bar. And I know that there are newer models of these monitors that have USB-C built in the back, but it was just a little bit out of my price range right now, so I decided to go with this one, and hopefully in the near future I can update or upgrade to that one. And flanking the monitors, you got these speakers, and these right here are the Logitech Z200. These speakers right here are awesome. They're very simple. They do come in black and also white. Obviously, I have the black one right here, but they sound awesome, and I believe they're around 30 bucks. But all the stuff that I'm mentioning in this video, I will leave a link in the description right below that like button if you guys want to check it out for yourselves. But I just usually use these just to listen to music while I'm editing, or just watching stuff from YouTube mainly. Other than that, they get the job done, and you let me hear the audio. Obviously, I think as I get more into this, I need to get bigger studio speakers so that I can fine-tune the listening of my music. But moving on, we have, for the other side of the audio, these headphones. These are the Satechi headphones, and these headphones are awesome. They're very lightweight, and that's what I really liked about them. And they also have a very nice design. They have this chamfered edge right there around the whole side, and they're Bluetooth. And if they do die, there's also a slot that you can plug a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack into it and put that right into your computer. So they're great, and that's what I use right now, but I think I will be upgrading soon. And they're on a stand that I found on Amazon from a company called Newbie. I don't know, I just liked how simple and it was, and there's not a lot of markings on it, and it just went with my desk. And then up here we do have a lamp, and that lamp is also from Amazon. I do have an LED bulb in there that changes colors, so that's pretty awesome. Whenever I need to light that up, that's what I use. And then back there we have an Anchor USB-C hub and also SD card, because when the MacBook Pro is closed and you don't have a lot of ports, then that is what I use to plug my SD card, and that way I can go ahead and get my media transferred over and going. And for my peripherals, I have the MX Master mouse, and anybody that's a video editor or YouTuber knows this is the mouse of choice. It's got this little horizontal scrolling wheel that helps you go through the timeline when you're editing video, so that's awesome. And then for the keyboard, this is the Logitech K750. Yes, the K750. And I really like this keyboard because, for one, it's got a nice design to it, and it's also designed for Apple, so it's got all the little Apple icons, but you can get it for Windows as well. And then it's also solar panel powered, so that means I never have to charge it, I never have to put a battery in it. As long as there's lights in the room, then it will light up. And you got a little indicator here that when you press turns green if it's charging, or if it has enough light to charge, and then it turns red when it doesn't have enough light to charge. So that's always a cool little indicator. And then we have this huge mouse pad, and originally I didn't get a mouse pad because I wanted to just use my desk, but then the mouse, for some reason, it feels funny when you try to use it on the Linman desk. So I went ahead and got this mouse pad, and I'm actually glad I got this mouse pad. It's oversized, it's from Amazon, and it just adds to the contrast of the tabletop with the black and white, so I think it looks awesome right there. The last thing on the table, we do have a lamp. I got that lamp from a store called Home Goods. We have one here locally. I don't know if you have it wherever you're from, but it's got a white base, went with my desk, and it's also different from any of the other YouTuber or IKEA plants that everybody gets. So that is my desk setup. But before we get out of here, I want to show you guys my cable management, as that's a big deal whenever you're doing a desk setup. So if we look under my desk, you can't see any cables other than the ones right there on the ceiling. And those ones are just basically all the cables from all the stuff up on the desk. And then I brought them down, used some zip ties, I used some wire clamps, and then I put it all together and then had it tucked in behind that one Alex drawer on the right. And that's basically how I'm managing the cables. And I think everything looks good in terms of cable management. You do see one right there from the lamp, and then for the speaker, and then also these two. I did think of drilling a hole into my desk so that I can hide those more, but then I was like, you know what, this is too nice, I don't want to drill a hole in it. So that's why I haven't done that. And the last thing that I want to show you guys is this artwork on this wall right here. This is actually fabric. So I had these huge frames, and I just wanted to put some artwork in there, or slogans that was only going to be like this big. But then my wife came up with this idea, and she was like, hey, why not get some fabric and put it in there? And this one is snake skin, so it looks pretty awesome, and I like that. And then this one was also a very reflective one, but it didn't come out as nice as I wanted it to, so I am definitely going to have to probably redo that one. But other than that, this is my desk setup. This is where I do most of my editing. Oh, I almost forgot the LED light. So I do have one LED light that goes behind the monitor. Let me see if I can get a view from back here. And it's just taped to the back of the monitor. And then I got one that's taped to the back of the table. And all those, they just shine different colors and stuff. And then on the side here, I had these uplights. So these are like the lights they use for weddings or events. They're called uplights. And I used that, and I had them laying around the house, shine it on the wall, one on that side, and the other one on this side. I just put this one up, but those are the two lights that I use. That's my desk setup. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys have any questions about anything in this video or any of the products, please leave me a comment in the comment section right below that like button. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, stay plugged.